In this video, we're going to dive into how much silver we all should own. This is not an easy video to do, and I'm going to explain why in a moment. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 2,300 subscribers by the end of the month. We got 1 week left before the end of the month. If you're not yet subscribed, please help me out and subscribe. It's absolutely free to do so. Let's just get into the video right now. I get this question all the time. How much silver do I need to own? That depends on a lot. Okay? I'm not going to try to gravy this. I'm not going to try to blow this up. I am going to try to help you with this video. It's really based on your income. So what I do is I add up people's incomes if they allow me to do that. And we find out how much silver they have now, or a rough estimate how much they have now, and we go by the income. Now, if people are afraid of a financial collapse, the dollar's going to go away, which I do believe that is going to happen, then you might want 6 months, a year, 18 months of silver or gold put in your stack for the worst times possible if that does happen. Look, we all stacked at different times. So some people are bought in silver at $5 an ounce. Some people bought silver at $12 an ounce. Some people are buying it now at the higher price. And I'm still buying it at the higher price, you know. And it just depends at what level you are at. I say, you know, on a recommendation, you know, this is not financial advice, you know, between 200 and 4 ounces of silver per household. And that all depends of your income and your situation and how you want to live. Some people spend a lot more. Some people spend a lot less. So that is really going to be depend on your financial situation. I don't want anybody out there to buy too much at one time and have to trade it away for cash, you know, because they need an emergency. Hey, look, I went out to my car. Guess I was going to go take a ride somewhere, and my car battery was dead. So, I mean, just today I got up and went to Walmart, spent $150 on a battery, which 6 years ago they were about $99 for the car. So yeah, everything is going up in price. We have to consider that too. You know, I was lucky enough to have the $150 to get the battery, but that still takes a bite out of anybody's budget. You know, that really takes a bite out. And, you know, life happens. Yeah, the battery was 6 years old. You know, it had a warranty for 5 years. So, I mean, I was happy that I had the, you know, the funds to do that. But, you know, we still need to have some cash right now on the sidelines for emergency, or some funds on your credit card for emergency in case something like that happens to you. You know, I see time and time again people buy too much and they come in and they're selling, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there. And, you know, I got one guy that comes in maybe every couple weeks and he's selling 4 or 5 ounces of silver because he just needs enough to get by for the rest of the week. He don't make enough at his job. And, you know, and he's still trying to buy, but, you know, he just bought too much at one time, and that's what happens. And he's got less hours at work. You know, we have to keep in mind also, people's pensions may be going away. I'm not trying to scare people when I say that. I mean, this talks about that. This talks about Social Security going away. Who knows what's really going to happen? You know, you know, all these are on the table. Job losses are on the table. You know, this is why we stack silver and gold, you know, for emergencies. So how much, you know, I can help people, you know, anybody out there who wants help, but, you know, it's, you know, I'm not trying to give financial advice. You know, it's so hard to tell anybody how much they should have, but, you know, really take your income, times it by 6 months, times it by a year if you want a year's worth of silver and gold, and divide that by the spot price and add really $4 per an ounce on top of that, because that's what the premiums are right now. You know, and that's going to change. So, I mean, all this math is going to change. But if you have at least 100 plus ounces of silver right now, you're doing quite well. Okay, you're doing quite well. Yes, more is better. Okay, I always will say that more is better. But you know, I've said to you guys many times on this channel, you know, the silver you see on my tables when I do these videos, it takes a long time for me to stack this. Some of these quarters you see, I got them 2 quarters at a time, 3 quarters at a time, 4 quarters at a time. They weren't full rolls. Okay, they weren't full rolls. I got a lot of these quarters when silver was cheaper, and I was happy to do it. I was looking on eBay last night, and I'm telling you, the prices I'm seeing are getting really out of hand on eBay. There's no way I'm paying $40 for 5 quarters in this shape. I mean, yeah, there's a couple nice ones in here. I'll show you this one. Yeah, there's a couple nice ones that are mixed in. I still wouldn't pay it for a BU quarter. No way in heck. You know, you can go to coin melt value, type that into Google, and that will tell you, and go to the NGC site, it will tell you exactly what they melt for. I try to get them around melt. That is what I tried to buy them. I just got a roll a couple weeks ago, folks, from Coin Exchange off eBay. They were $221. They want $243 now because silver spiked up that much. So I mean, this video is so hard for me to do because, like I said, it's everybody is in a different financial situation. Now, some people have asked, well, how can I gain more silver without a lot of money? Well, look at your cable bill. I've said this before. Do you have HBO? Do you have Showtime? Do you have the movie packages? How often are you watching this stuff on TV? You know, there's maybe some money saving costs. Look at your phone bill. Do you have unlimited data plan? Do you really need the unlimited data plan? Are you on Wi-Fi a lot? If you're on Wi-Fi a lot, then you really don't need the unlimited. There's some money saved there. Do you have items around your house that you have not used in years? Think about that. You know, if you have an old antiques were passed down, yes, some of this may be personal, that, you know, somebody died and family was passed down years and years and years. That might be something you don't want to give up. But really, it comes down to be about survival mode. And you know, and that might not win in the survival mode situation, be able to trade that, where silver and gold will be a lot easier to trade with than some antiques sitting around the house. I'm not trying, like I said, these are just tips. Do you have old tools that you don't use anymore? Anything that you're not using, are you going to use it eventually? That is what you need to ask yourself. I can't answer that question for you. I can't tell you how much you need personally, because I don't know any of you folks. We're just doing this on YouTube here. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, if I knew you more personally, then I can, you know, guide you that way. Ask your local coin shops. You know, call your financial advisors if you happen to have one. They're not probably going to recommend silver or gold to you for one. But, you know, if you walk into a lot of these coin shops and ask them questions, they're not going to give you financial advice for one, but they can help guide. Some of them are willing to help guide you through what you might need. That's just my 2 takes on this. And, you know, every single $10 face of silver, so for easy math, it's 7.15 ounces of silver. In front of you see about $60 face in quarters. So we just do that, times that by 6. There's your math on that. Because the junk silver is a little bit harder to calculate. Instead of looking at a 1 ounce coin or 1 ounce round, you know it's 1 ounce or a 10 ounce bar. So, you know, group them up in $10 face, times it by 7.15, and you know how many ounces of silver that you have there. If you have any questions, I'm always willing to help people in an email. Again, when I answer you back, it's not financial advice. This is just trying to help anybody out there, because I get the times are tough. And I have another 3 girls coming in later this afternoon, and her father just died, and they left all 3 girls with silver and gold, and I think it's a little bit heavy on the gold. So we will see. I'll bring that to you tomorrow morning's video. That'll be my main point for tomorrow. See what they have and see what they're willing to do with the silver and gold. They're all in the 20s. The father, as much as I know right now, the father has passed away with that heart attack at 59, which is unfortunate. I don't know if there's a mother involved. We just don't know that information yet. So, on that note, I'm going to end the video here. I thank you very much for watching. Please, again, like, share, and subscribe. Trying to get to that 3,200 subscriber goal by the end of the month. I think we can still do this. Again, thanks for watching. Coin Shop Chris is out.